Dirty Dozen Tour, the Towne Lake Pro-Am. This event was played in McKinney, Texas, and sponsored by CoolDaddySlickBreeze. And a special thank you to Larry Cooper for all his support. We'd like to thank Genghis Grill of McKinney, Texas for coming out and providing some excellent Mongolian grill. Also, we want to thank Sonic Drive-In for providing all the water for the Dirty Dozen Tour event.
I have no idea.
Wow.
You're right. It's
Yo, mommy!
CoolDaddySlickBreeze Tournament DVDs. Our DVDs include complete lead card footage captured at Dynamic Disc events. Together with scores and commentary, you can follow along as touring pros and local pros bring you some of the best disc golf action found on DVD. Included on some DVDs are dynamic duels where we put some of the top players in a head-to-head battle for the win. Don't like watching on DVD? Check out the site to see how you can watch the discs fly on our video on demand page. Go to CoolDaddySlickBreeze.com to see the growing library of disc golf action and find out how you can start your collection today.
Excellent. Well, here we're at the park today, partnered up with the disc golf tour, and today we are serving steak jalapeno, one of our heart healthy bowls, teriyaki chicken, and of course it's offered with steamed rice. I got the GG crew right here. We'll be having a good time on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, morningish maybe, and we're also selling beverages, drinks along with it too. But yeah, that's what we have today, and we're actually located on off El Dorado and 75
in McKinney.
In McKinney.
Cool. All right,
Excellent.
awesome.
My name is Paige Pierce. I get a lot of questions about how do girls get more distance? How do you make a beginner start throwing farther? What I would recommend is for a player like me, I notice I play with a lot of snap. When the disc comes out of my hand, it comes out very hard. What I like to use is very overstable discs. I throw forces, nukes, and I try to release them as hard as I can on an anhyzer line. This is gonna cause the disc to glide right for as long as it can, but it's always gonna end left because it's such a stable disc. For someone who doesn't have a lot of snap but throws with a lot of speed, what I would recommend is throwing it on a hyzer but put some snap on there, force it to snap. What that's going to do, it's going to fly on the hyzer for a minute and it's going to flip up to straight and it's just going to glide straight. I think a great disc for that shot is a stalker, my favorite disc, or maybe if you need something a little bit more stable than that, a tracker.
Hey, I'm Eric McCabe. We're out here at Towne Lake today. It's a little breezy, as you can probably tell. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some shot selections and how to maybe control the wind a little better. For me, usually what I like to do, if it's a nice headwind, I'll club up on no matter what the hole is. Let's say you usually throw like a buzz on the hole or something like that. Usually what I would do is I'd club up to maybe a drone or a wasp or maybe even a driver, depending on how far the hole is. But something else to keep in mind is on the headwinds, everything's usually going to finish right for you if you're a right-handed, backhanded thrower. And always club up to, say, a force, predator. You know, those are really overstable drivers. So let's say you're out there throwing surges most of the time. You step up to a hole and it's a bit of a headwind, you know, go ahead and club up a little bit so you don't turn it over too much. And I see that a lot of problem out there with AMs. That seems to be what they're doing. That covers headwind. Let's talk a little bit about tailwind. On tailwind, typically everything's going to be stable, and it's just going to push the disc usually a little bit further, so I always club down a little. So let's say I usually throw, you know, like my straight force or an XL on a hole. Typically I'll club down to the buzz and just smash the buzz on a straight line, and typically what you want to do is throw less stable in tailwind and more stable in headwind. I hope this helps.
Converse Jr., we were at the Towne Lake Pro-Am event for 2011, and I hear that you're the winner. So tell us how round one went.
Round one felt sort of flat. There weren't a lot of good scores. I came in with a 4 down, and I left a lot out. There was a lot left on the course. Everybody left a lot on the course. It didn't feel like we really put it together. 4 down was 1,018 rated.
Do you think it was the weather or the course? What do you think was getting everybody?
There was a lot of little hazards, but I really don't understand. I thought that everybody would play better. When I came in with a 4 down, I thought I was going to be in the middle of the pack. And I was a stroke off the lead with a couple people tied in front of me, and then I actually ended up on the top of the second card with 5 on the card. So there was a lot of 4s. You know, it was a pretty good stack right there at 4 and 5.
Yeah. Now going into round 2, how did that go? How did round 2 go for you?
Round 2 went really well. I had never played this course before. Hadn't even seen it. I came over at lunch and grabbed a bite from the folks serving the dinner and took it with me and walked it out and sort of planned out what I was going to do. And when we started up, I tried to stay true to what I was thinking. And at one point in the round, I was 5 down. And then I hit hole 12. I started on hole 2. And when I hit hole 12, I took a 6. It was my only really big blemish. And I had a couple more 4s after that. But it brought me a par round, which is probably gonna be a pretty good round out here. There's a lot of hazards.
So you hadn't played it, and so I hear that they say you played it blind.
Right.
What advice do you give people when they go into a tournament and they've never seen the course?
Well, I didn't really play it blind. I didn't throw it. I hadn't thrown it yet, but I walked it out. I walked from tee pad to the basket, and then looked back and tried to see where the flight lines were and what I needed to do to get out. And mainly, I wanted to just come out of this with a par. That was my goal, was to play par golf, and if I got lucky and got a birdie, great. If I didn't, I just wanted to try and stay par and not do anything stupid. And for the most part, I did, and that was what did it for me.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Cool.
This has been the highlight video for the 2011 Towne Lake Pro-Am. Be sure to go to DirtyDozenTour.com for more information on all the Dirty Dozen Tour events.